Comrades and friends, the Prime Minister's address today extending the lockdown to 3rd May, continuing the same lockout procedure up to 20th April, and allowing some phase out relaxation in some districts after that is very partial, and his statement is not coming forward with the real truth. Firstly, he started telling that all the airports were, all the passengers from international flights were checked before the first COVID case was detected. The first COVID case was detected in Kerala on 30th January. After that, whole of February until March 6th, the passengers were not checked. The first order was issued by the central government on 6th March. Even after that, there was no strict checking, and even up to 20th March, so many people have come forward stating that there are no proper screening, testing at the airports. So he is actually telling a total lie. He is cheating the people by telling this lie. And it is because of not doing this thing, so many people, a million people, passengers from international flights came inside without checking, and most of the cases which spread in India is because of that. Secondly, he is now asking the people to suffer. He is telling people, let us suffer for some more time. Who are suffering? It is not the rich who are suffering. He has not given an economic package. Our party has given a statement explaining the whole thing, and we have put forward a demand. These are the demands we are to be fulfilled. Each and every sector. For example, first is the medical sector itself. Now WHO is again and again saying test, test, test. But actually what is the condition? Even now the test kits are not arrived. The test kits are not purchased and it is not brought. Procurement of the test kits are still lagging behind. Other medical equipments also, we are lacking the medical equipments, medicines. That is one thing. Second thing, millions of workers are stranded on the road. In and around Delhi, in Haryana, in UP, millions of workers are stranded, and at many places they are starving. No food arrangement is made. Now government is saying that NGOs can purchase food grains from FCI godowns. So are we going to work through the NGOs? How many people the NGOs can feed in India? Instead of opening the FCI godowns and giving sufficient, adequate amount of food grains to the states for free ration to all, and to the state governments where these migrant workers are there to give them food, the government is actually repeating the same folly which Trump is doing in the United States. There the corporates are saying, no, the state is the problem, the government is the problem, so government should not do anything, we will do everything. And they did not do anything, and so lakhs are affected, and so many people, are more than 1 lakh died. But same thing is happening in India. And same thing, what Trump is following in the United States, the same neoliberal policy, Modi is continuing in our country. And he is not declaring an economic package. He is not opening the FCI godowns and giving necessary food grains to the states and the agencies who are engaged in this work. And he is not giving a package for the wages for the workers who have lost the jobs. And he is not giving a allowance to the people who are actually on the road and who want immediate economic assistance. So he has not issued an economic package, and he is not giving any hope to the workers who are actually stranded and who are jobless and who are actually starving many places. So the question is, the whole thing shows that the government is insensitive to the demands of the people. It is not taking the state governments into confidence. It is not getting the thing done to the states. And it is actually using this opportunity to strengthen itself. And it is deploying the RSS cadres on the roads in BJP ruled states along with police. So this is a very serious situation the BJP government has created, and Modi government actually has betrayed the people's interests. And the coming days, as the temperature is rising, the people are going to suffer more, and the people are not given proper shelter arrangements, no proper food, no medical care. So this is all the people should oppose it, and we appeal to the comrades to help the people in organizing as much life work as possible, and at the same time we should go for explain to the people what is the state demands we have put forward, what are our proposals and demands. We should take it to the people. We appeal to all the comrades and friends to take up this question so that we can save many people from starvation, and we should extend as much help as possible to the starving people. At the same time, we should campaign. We should compel the government. We should force the government through our campaign to open the godowns and give the food grains to the people and wages to the people, workers who have lost the job, and allowances to the suffering people.